Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and I'll be playing DeathWorld today. So this is our game. In the previous episode we got lubricant and now I already forgot what I wanted. I think we wanted to get lots and lots of solid fuel, right? I think that was the plan. Let's try to produce it maybe over here. This is like a really nice space where we could have lots of solid fuel, and we can switch our power from charcoal to solid fuel. This should reduce our power consumption by a lot, and I mean like really a lot. Let's do that. How do we achieve that? We need to have these things, chemical plants. Let's say we'll go for 8 chemical plants, and we'll have 2 more extra in here. How are we producing solid fuel? First of all, we'll be producing it from this process, from light oil, because that's like the best source of solid fuel. However, in addition to that, you know what? I'll probably do it here. In addition to that, we'll actually also be using petroleum in order to provide like a way to consume petroleum in case we, for example, need lubricant, plastic is not needed, and no one is producing, like no one is consuming petroleum. So we'll have this thing. That probably means that I want a little bit more of this chemical plants. We are short on iron. Let's go grab iron and craft a little bit more of chemical plants. And we'll have 2 lines over there. Let's run. We are running really fast. Okay. Oh, I don't have the chest with iron anymore. What do we do? I don't have the chest. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate, but not super bad, I guess. Let's get back. Are we having issues with this? Should we add more, maybe? We should, right? How would we do it, though? Something like this. And we... How do we do that? Let's see. We want more of these things. Maybe not here, maybe let's stop them here. Oh, wait, not like this, not like this. We want it to appear to end up on the other side of the belt, right? We want it to end up on the far side of the belt, and it can be done like this. Okay, nice. So now it's on the far side of the belt, and together they should provide enough pipes, hopefully. Yeah, let's get back to what we've been focusing on. We need to build a plant that is using this recipe and this recipe. Okay, let's do this. So first of all, let's start maybe here, because I don't want to... Like, I want to be able to extend this part a little bit. Just, you know, just a tiny bit. Let's say we have 4 of them here and 4 here. And this will be producing... Okay, we could actually switch this recipe to this one, so it looks a little bit nice. Now, with this production, it's like really as simple as that. And basically we have it. Is it really as simple as that? I am honestly surprised. But let's check. We'll be producing 1 solid fuel every 2 seconds. So having just 1 yellow inserter Seems like a pretty good choice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now let's do exactly the same thing, but with another. Let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll have 4 of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The only difference is that here we would want to feed them okay, let's do it like this. The only difference is that we'll want to feed this fuel, light fuel. And apart from that, all of this is exactly the same, like completely same stuff. Okay, looking good. Let's say we'll be producing solid fuel from the light oil. And another thing that we want to do, we want to use light oil for our flamethrowers actually, because it's a little bit, like a tiny bit more efficient. Right, we could say that the input priority is from the left, because we want this process to do pretty much everything for us, right, in terms of solid fuel. We want this one to be producing everything that we need. And this one, we want to use it only as, like, in case we are not producing enough solid fuel with our main process. Okay, so now let's try to bring all of that back. Maybe like this. So we'll have a belt. We'll have a belt that will be bringing solid fuel back up there. Okay, here we have it. We have solid fuel is going up, and okay, here is an interesting thing. Really interesting. We want... What do we actually want here? We want to use mostly solid fuel for that. So let's say the input priority will go from the right. We'll have solid fuel coming from the right. However, in order for it to actually work, we need to be sending for solid fuel over there. This should reduce the usage of coal here a lot, and basically the coal here should be used mostly only for the plastic. We still have another use of coal right here, but it's a little bit trickier to split because, like, we have two things happening here. We need coal. Well, not even coal. We need... Okay, let's put it like this. We need to get coal right here. And in theory, we could do that if we grabbed it, for example, from this side. So if we grab coal from here, or I don't know, maybe from here, let's say. Yeah, let's say this will be like our coal supply. It should be able to satisfy our coal needs. And with that, we can actually swap. Okay, how do we do it? How do we do it? We can have coal delivered here. No. Let's keep this one as coal. We can just maybe do something like this. We could bring solid fuel on the other side, except we want to send the majority of it to the left, because we want it to use for the fuel. And we'll bring it here. Oh no, I didn't want that, I wanted regular underground bus here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, just regular stuff. Okay, let's say we do it like this, and let's say we take an input from the right. So this is input priority. We want to use excess of solid fuel for powering all of these furnaces. The only difference, as I explained already, is that we don't need this process. Like, we don't want to use it like this. We'll have the coal taken directly. And with that, we should no longer have any issues with feeding this, like all of our smelters. All our smelters should be fine, and we shouldn't have issues with power. However, as a backup, we still, like everywhere, we still have the coal. We never changed any of this. I should probably also switch priority, like specify that I want to send everything to the right, if I can. So with that, we minimized our usage of coal basically as much as we could. Cannot really do anything more about that. Now, next thing that I'd like to focus on, I want to get electric engines. Where are they? Where are electric engines? All right, they're there. And for those, we need circuit, engine unit, and lubricant. So we just need electronic circuit. This might... Oh, we are not exactly swimming in green circuits. Exactly, have lots of them. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. What can we do? Will we have to produce another line of green circuits? Or not? Let's try and see what we can do here. We will want to be producing flying robot frames. That's the goal. For that, we need battery, electric engine units, and like regular ones, right? We do have a lot of engine units. Actually, why don't I grab them and like place them here? So we do have a lot of engine units right now. I think the question is, are we reusing this build? I think we are reusing that build. Oh, look at that. I have a tiny problem here. We don't have underground belt. Or build a new one. Like, I would say it's probably better to just build a new one. Yeah. At the same time, it's okay. We will figure something out. It's okay. If you build a new one, how would it look? We could have it like 1 to 1 to 1. Maybe it's not the best. It wouldn't be the best ratio between these things, but let's see. We need robotics that is 2 times less efficient, and we'll need electric engine unit. Robotics requires steel and battery, and electronic circuits again. Okay, you know what? Let's forget. Let's say we'll be sharing the engines. It's a really bad idea, or maybe not. I cannot decide. Okay, let's say we don't know. If we don't know, we might have them here. We might have engines here. Let's say here we'll have engines. Yeah, let's not share the builds. We will not be sharing them. We will figure out something else for that. I don't think I really wanted to remove them. I wanted to keep like a tiny amount of engines actually on hand. Okay, great. So we have engines. We will be producing electric engines, and we might also want to do... Wait. This... Count a bit further. part. Let's observe. For regular engines, I need electronic circuits and I need lubricant. Okay, got it. So let's do this. We'll have lubricant. Should I just stop this research? I don't want to stop it. We are short on blue. Oh, we are short on green signs as well. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. So we'll have green chips coming here. We will have lubricant right here. That will be our lubricant. We will be producing engines here. Green chips. We need to figure out what to do with green chips, and we need. Do we need lots of them? I don't think we need a lot. Let's just build a really tiny production of what we need here, and we will hope that it's enough, right? We'll be hoping that it works and is enough to do whatever we needed to do. Let's see. This is regular engine. Maybe we should place it like this. This will be flying robot frames. This thing will be connected maybe here, like this. This is our lubricant. We will be feeding it, I think, like this, and we'll be feeding that part like this. These are electronic circuits that will be delivered in the middle. Let's see. Electronic circuits. Right. This part requires steel and batteries and electronic circuits. So we actually need another belt, combination of steel and batteries. That means another belt with steel and batteries. How can we do that? I don't have any ideas. I do not have any ideas. Let's bring it outside. Let's bring that belt from outside. I think that will be enough. So we'll have steel and batteries getting delivered from this side, maybe from above. Right, we could have this on steel and batteries. We do have some charcoal here, unfortunately, but we should be able to mine it. And we'll be outputting stuff over there. So let's see. This could be our input, and this could be our output. Good. Add two power poles here. We can be producing stuff here. Okay, like this. I think this is looking pretty good. We can even just pipe, like belt all of these materials over there, you know, just across. We ran out of belts. That's bad. Let's grab more belts. More belts. So we have the belts now. Could just bring all of that over there, and it should. should be enough, I think, for this like build to work. Let's see what is happening here. We are producing electric engines basically now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are producing electric engines here, and we are producing electric engines here. Well, not exactly producing, but we will be producing them once we build this over here. So we have a tiny build giving us electric engines. It is missing green circuits. And in addition to that, these electric engines, we actually want to send them over there. We want to feed them directly into these machines that will be producing like robot frames. So we actually want to have something along these lines, right? We'll just set this up so that stuff works somehow, and we can always improve it later. So now the main problem is that we need electronic circuits. How do we get those? Okay, so we have iron here. We have electronic circuit production over there. So we normally need iron plus copper. We have copper here. We don't have iron here, unless we grab this iron. Oh, look at that, we have an iron. We have a line with iron. What a surprise. That's great. Okay, let's just pipe this up. And so this is iron. We also want to get some copper. That shouldn't be that hard. So we have copper, we have iron. Now we just need to get some green circuits, and green circuits can be produced actually right here. Let's do this. So we need lots of assembly machines. We need to figure out what to do in terms of research. Rails are good. Military is also good. What do we need more? Rails and military. Let's say robot speed. I also want to be using laser turrets because they have a little bit longer range, so it could help us a bit with the defense. We are not exactly in the greatest shape there, but let's see. Might be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's say. Here we have 1, 2, 3. We'll build a couple. So we'll build 1, 2, we'll build 3. Now, here we will need to deliver some copper to this build. And on the other side, we'll need to start like consuming iron. So let's say this iron consumption. We'll need to return green circuits there. So these are our green circuits. 1, 2, 3, let's say 4. Green circuits, here they are. This is copper cable. 1, 2, 3. And just a little bit remaining here. We need to add a couple of inserters. So we have inserters here, and it's all gonna work really awesomely. So here, we actually want it to go in the opposite direction, I believe. Right, like this. These are our green chips, and here is... Let's do it like this. Here is our copper. I'm not sure where we have... Oh, wait, we only have one belt of copper there. Interesting. But it's okay. It's okay. It's not like this build needs to work all the time, right? It actually doesn't need to work all the time. We need it to work just a little bit, only occasionally. We want to produce fine robot frames. Here they are. Oh, like this. Flying robot frames, I said. This ones. And what's missing? We're missing electronic sockets here. We shouldn't be missing. Okay, we are producing these electric engines. We will be producing this stuff. And we could actually pull it up. Like we could be delivering it up. To be honest, we need only steel plates and some batteries. We'll need to figure this part out. So steel plates, we'll spaghetti them from here. Oh, I love it. Such a beautiful build. Oh, it's looking good, I would say. Like playing on DeathWorld really brings out like the best in your inner designer. Like you can build it's like such beautiful spaghetti. Nice. So what do we have here? We have a box that should be getting flying robot frames. So we kind of have them, except we don't have batteries. So let's just leave it at that for now. And we can fix the batteries in the next episode. Thanks everyone for watching. This was episode 17. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers!